this to begin the live on Saturday morning. But like I said, I'm gonna do review videos so y'all can have them as reference points when I'm having to go through the live. So, he got dropped twice by this Dominican, Yohan, whatever his name was. And I just think what it boiled down to, well, also what hurt was, Kid Austin daddy, Floyd Schofield Sr. saying that, but yeah, man, like, Abdullah Mason, where everybody left off at, man, like, he just made a mistake yesterday. He was throwing that uppercut from too far out. And even when he was throwing it too far out, he had a lot of success. He was throwing it far out, and then he would bring his hand. He would have his hands back home. But the problem would be when his hands is back home. The problem would be the dude just had great timing and accuracy. Them overhand lefts and rights. They tough to defend. He's so much taller than him, and dude's so small. When he threw the overhands and left, when he threw that uppercut from too far away, even though he brought his glove back up, old boy just had the timing and the accuracy, the precision. So it wasn't pretty much nothing that he actually can do about it. But what he got to do is he relied too much on that uppercut, and he be throwing it from out of range. He be throwing it from a borderline range where you maybe not. You're not close enough, but you're not too far. But it's not the sweet spot of the uppercut. And even when he threw that last uppercut, when he stopped him, be quiet. Sit down. Sit. We're always crying. Sit. When he threw that uppercut, that last uppercut that dropped him, the old boy hurt him. He hurt him with a right hook and his leg buckled. Now, they said the old buddy sprained or tore his ACL after the second knockdown. And, they said if he would have continued, that Abdullah Mason possibly would have been in trouble. That, I don't know for a fact, about if he would have been in trouble. But his really flaw, his flaws, and he young, he supposed to have flaws. His flaws is to the point where he throwing the uppercut too far in the range. And his other flaw, I don't like him having a wide base so much. When he get up and weight, that's going to be a problem. When he fight guys that's fleet of foot and his size ain't going to be as a factor, and he fight guys that's fleet of foot and able to maneuver around, then, that's going to be a problem. So yeah, he got a base where he punching for power, but at some point, where's the finesse gonna come from? When you fight somebody that got, if I'm fighting him, I'm not sitting in front of him. I'm moving. I'm using lateral movement to get around that wide base. But the bigger problem is his reliance on that uppercut and throwing it from too far out. He throwing it and pulling back. Even he throwing it and bringing his hands up. It's like, bro. You throwing it, bringing your hands up, but you throwing it from so far out that you getting caught. So that's something that he just gonna have to work on. That's something that he just gonna have to work on. So, but I feel like he got exposed last night. I mean, kid, that's what I was talking about. Floyd Schofield, kid, Austin daddy said he don't have no chin. That's what they were saying. So I don't know that to be true. I don't think he was hurt by any of those knockdowns, but he went down. So for him, he's good talent. Just how about not throw the uppercut from so far out? Yeah, don't throw the uppercut from so far out. That would be my only recommendation right now, and eventually get used to bringing your base in. Yeah, eventually get used to bringing that base in. So you can kind of maneuver a little bit more and get a little bit more finesse going. But he's a power puncher. He's a big guy at 135 pounds. So the real test for him is going when he fight guys his own size. That's going to be the real test for him. That's going to be the real test. But, like I said before, I mean, old boy had great timing. He threw that uppercut. They was throwing that left hook. They was throwing that left hook every time. Every time he throwing that left hook, throwing it. And they seen it on tape, but now that's something that I don't know how good a trainer his daddy is. But now that's something that they got to work on. And I'm pretty sure those was flaws that was there, sparring that was there before. Guaranteed they was. So let's not work on not throwing that uppercut from too far out. That would be my recommendation. You know, and I'm pretty sure that's something they seen in sparring and they have been seeing. His reliance on that uppercut what got him fucked up. Even when he dropped him with a double uppercut, he hit him with an uppercut and the dude threw a right hook and hurt him, buckled his legs. He threw another left uppercut. He threw another left uppercut. So his reliance on that uppercut is him throwing it out of range. That's gonna get him in trouble. And then when he on that inside, everything gotta be tight. Chin gotta be tucked. You a big target. That's a small target you was fighting last night. They had a good game plan. And he's so programmed to throw that uppercut, it's probably his favorite punch, that regardless how many times he kept getting clipped, he kept throwing it and throwing it and throwing it and throwing it. Regardless. He kept throwing it. So, when you learn to keep his hands on, you know, when you learn to keep his hands, you know, learn not to throw the uppercut far out, you know, I think he'd be all right. He got a lot of talent. You know, people was very, very, positive about him getting dropped so many times. When he get better from this, he'll learn from this. But like I said on my live, if it was a guy they didn't like, oh, he should retire. He ain't got no chin. That lets you know the one thing about the sport of boxing. If they like you, you know, they always got positivity. If they don't like you, and sometimes you can't control who like you, who don't like you. Some people pander to get liked. You know, some people pander to get liked. Some people don't. Some people, they just like them. You see how positive it was? But other than that, man, yeah, I think he'd be a future star at that division. But is he ready for the Keishans or the Moratellas, or is he ready for the Branchnick, or he ready for tanking them guys yet? Nah, not yet. But that guy he fought yesterday had like 28 fights and 21 knockouts or something like that. So he was fighting a certified puncher. Oh my God. You wondering, like, who be giving these people a driver's license? He was fighting a certified puncher. So in a way, that was supposed to be expected. Now he know he gonna watch the tape and he stopped throwing that goddamn uppercut. They talking about prospect of the year. Man, y'all need to be worried about not throwing that motherfucking uppercut from that far out. You know, and that was a tremendous, first couple rounds. That was a shootout. They came out and a lot of these dudes, they don't know how to read the room. Real talk, they don't know how to read the room. They don't know how to read the situation. They don't know when, my promoter about to step me up in competition. They go out there, they really believe it's like a pitcher with a big arm. They really believe their arm can bail them out of every situation, and they ain't got to learn change-up pitches until it's too late. Come on now, my nigga. Come on. They don't think they gotta see. We done missed the fucking life fucking around with this nigga, man. Boy. But yeah, they don't understand they gotta do change ups and all that shit. Like curveballs and change ups and sliders and all that motherfucking knuckleballs. They don't even know that, these fighters be thinking, these pitchers be thinking I can just blow by or just outthrow everybody. Hell no. Hell no. And same thing with Abdullah, man. These fighters, they be thinking that they beating up on these lower level fighters, and then when they step up to a new level, they don't think the level's gonna change. They don't think the level's gonna change. Yes, the levels are changing. So you can't go out there and treat everybody like a pushover that you've been fighting. This guy wasn't no pushover. This come on, motherfucker, goddamn. So tired of this motherfucking, this person that's driving, I bet it's a bitch. How much y'all want to bet? I sent everybody that hit the like button $100. I guarantee you it's a woman. Guarantee it. Got the attention span of a dope fiend, bruh. Bitch on the phone. What I tell you? Why you can't drive? Why you on the phone? I be, bruh. Do it. She on the speakerphone. Yeah. Like, get off the phone, ho. You can't drive. So you be walking, dog. Hell yeah. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, this the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications for the live drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. You hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Check out the Patreon. Peace.